All right, everybody, welcome back into the Offsides podcast. I'm your host, Hunter D. Ross, and I'm here with
Braden Higley.
And we'll just get right into it. We have Week 14 in the NFL, so we'll do previews. We have the 1-11 Titans going on the road against the 3-9 Cleveland Browns.
And the Browns are led by Shedeur Sanders, while the Titans are led by Cam Ward.
For sure. So it's a fun young QB battle there. Then we have the 6-6 Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road against the 6-6 Baltimore Ravens.
And this is a crucial game for both, as they both look to take that top spot in the AFC North.
For sure. So we'll see who ends up on number one at the end of the day. Real fast, I'm going to go over to Lily for her insights on this game.
It's a big week in the AFC North Division, as the Steelers travel to Baltimore to face the Ravens. It's going to be a chilly one in Baltimore, and that can affect the offensive side of the ball for both teams. I predicted it's going to come down to ground game for both teams, looking to feed their running backs. Look forward to see Steelers running backs Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell get the ball for most of the game, and for the Ravens running back Derrick Henry, who is looking to gash the Steelers defense. Aaron Rodgers will be looking forward to start against the Ravens for the first time in a Steelers uniform, as the Steelers and Ravens both come in with a 6-6 record, battling for first place in the AFC North. The Steelers are without a few key players, such as Roman Wilson, Kyle Duggar, and Derek Harmon. This could have an impact on the result of the game, while the Ravens come into this game with mostly a healthy unit. And with that, going back to the studio with Hunter and Braden.
All right, and thank you for that. And we'll get right back into it. We have the 8-4 Indianapolis Colts going on the road against the 8-4 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Very crucial game for both, as the Jaguars are looking to keep their good season going, and the Colts, on the other hand, are looking to rebound because they've lost their last two games. So looking to kind of get out of that midseason slump and
exactly. So
towards the end of the year.
Once again, they're battling for their division as well. So we'll see who comes down to at the end of that. Then we have the 3-9 Washington Commanders versus the 4-8 Minnesota Vikings.
And I think the Commanders are going to be looking a little better as Jane Daniels is coming back. So that'll help them out a little bit, while the Minnesota Vikings have just been struggling the whole
season.
For sure.
So we'll see who bounce back. And we have a fun one here. The 4-8 Cincinnati Bengals going on the road against the 8-4 Buffalo Bills.
Can't count out the 4-8 Bengals, as they're looking to try and stay in that race, as they're only 2 games behind the Ravens and Steelers, and then the Bills are just looking to close out their season on a good note.
For sure, and it's not going to be easy against going to Buffalo, maybe in the snow against Josh Allen. Then we have the 5-7 Miami Dolphins going on the road against the 3-9 New York Jets.
And the Dolphins are just looking to kind of stay alive and make that playoff push, as they're still in the hunt right now, but they're taking on the struggling 3-9 Jets, who have just been not that well this season, but they're just kind of looking to play spoiler of this game.
For sure. And we have the 9-3 Seattle Seahawks going on the road against the 4-8 Atlanta Falcons.
Seahawks have been very dominant this year. They're just looking to keep their high-powered offense going with Sam Darnold and the Jets with the Jigba, and then the Falcons are just looking to try and get Bijan going.
For sure. We can see if they can keep up that offensive fire position going. And we have the 2-10 New Orleans Saints going against the 7-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's kind of a good game for the Bucs to just kind of get a win here, and
this is the bounce back game.
This is their bounce back game
for sure.
Keep their playoff hopes alive here.
Get Baker Mayfield and the offense going. Then we have the 10-2 Denver Broncos versus the 2-10 Las Vegas Raiders.
And the Broncos are just kind of looking to solidify themselves as the top team in the league, as they only won 10-7 when last time they played the Raiders in Week 10.
So it should be an interesting one. It can go either way as well. Then we have the 9-3 Los Angeles Rams versus the 3-9 Arizona Cardinals.
The Rams are looking to bounce back after last week's loss to the Panthers, but I don't think they'll have an issue with that with the MVP candidate Matt Stafford at the quarterback position.
For sure. Again, just like the Bucs, this is their bounce back week. This is the week to get the offense moving again. Then, in my opinion, this is the best game of the week. It's going to be a fun one. We have the 9-3 Chicago Bears versus the 8-1 Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, and they're looking to both these teams looking to take the top spot in the NFC North. They're both sitting at 9-3 and 8-3, so it's going to be a great game to determine who comes out on top there.
Yeah, so we'll see who comes up there. And then we have the primetime game now, as we have the 7-5 Houston Texans going on the road against the 6-6 Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs are just looking to kind of bounce back this season, as they're kind of having an off season. They're looking to get a couple wins towards the end of the season and make that final playoff push in at 6-6.
So this is more, again, like a divisional game, a rivalry kind of. But again, it's very tough to play in Arrowhead, so we'll see what happens there. So now for our first storyline we're in Week 14, so we're getting down to it. Surprising teams this year. Number one is the Patriots in my eyes.
Yeah, they're sitting at 10-2, one of the top teams in the league, with Drake May at the helm as a very solidified MVP candidate.
For sure. And then we have the Bears again going on the other side of quarterback play. Caleb Williams
leading them, so they're looking pretty good. And then Bo Nix, kind of hit or miss, but the Broncos are still trying to figure out they're still figuring out ways to win games. And they're also sitting at 10-2.
Yeah, and then the Panthers as well. They're having a fun young offensive explosion recently.
Nobody really thought they'd be this good, but with a lot of standouts that nobody thought would really come out, like Rico Dwaddle and Pat McMillan.
And then
really
Xavier Leggett as well. That's a very fun offense to watch now recently.
Yeah.
And then another fun offense is the Seahawks.
Yeah, for sure. The Seahawks are looking with Jackson Smith-Njigba, who's becoming a superstar in this league. He's pretty much had 100 yards in every game.
Yeah, pretty much every game, which, again, he can be MVP candidate as well at the end of the year. Maybe we'll see.
So he's looking very strong there. And then next we go to the Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence, who
started off slow.
But they're getting it together.
But I thought they were going to start. They're going to stay slow all year.
Yeah, but they
which
got
has
out
been
of
surprising.
Yep. And then even though the Colts have been on a little slump lately, but I feel like they can get out of it and rebound and come back strong the rest of the season.
For sure. And you have Jonathan Taylor at the running back position, which has been proven year after year he is the one.
Yeah, he's a very consistent, great running back.
For sure. And now we're going to get into our pick segment for this week. So the first game, Titans-Browns, I'm personally going for the Browns.
I'm also going for the Browns with this one.
Okay. Next game, Ravens-Steelers, I'm going Ravens, sadly.
Yeah, I'm also going Ravens. The Steelers have just been struggling so much lately. So
is the Ravens, but again, it's at home, so I'm going Ravens. Next game, I'm going Jaguars.
I think the Colts are going to win this one. I think they're going to get out of their little 2-game losing streak and come out on top.
Okay. So then another one we have here, I went the Vikings, which I'm kind of backtracking on now, but
I went with the Commanders with the return of Jaden Daniels. I think they're going to carry that momentum and get the win here.
Definitely, Jaden Daniels makes a factor. And then this time, I'm going to go with the Bills here at home.
I'm also going to go with the Bills, even though I could make a case for the Bengals. I think the Bills are overall going to
definitely a team you don't want to underestimate as well.
No.
Then next game, Dolphins-Jets. I'm going Dolphins.
I'm also going Dolphins. It's a pretty obvious one right there.
All right. Next game, Seahawks. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks here.
I'm also gonna go with the Seahawks with they're just high-powered offense
for sure. Next game, Bucks Saints. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Bucks here.
Yeah, I'm obviously gonna go with the Bucks here.
This is their game that they need to show who they are. Next game, Broncos Raiders. I'm going to go with the Broncos here.
I'm also going to go with the Broncos. I think they'll be able to pull it off.
For sure. Could be a toss-up like we've seen in Week 10, but again, I see them winning this game. Next game, I'm going to go with the Rams here.
I'm also going to go with the Rams.
Okay, just like the Bucks again. This is their game to show the offense is ready. Next game, Packers Bears. I'm going Packers.
I'm going Bears. I think the Bears are going to actually pull it off this time and do something good for their franchise.
That would definitely be fun to watch. But again, it's in Green Bay. I feel like it's going to be a tough place, so I'm going to go with the Packers. In our primetime game, I'm going to go with the Texans here.
I think the Chiefs are going to pull it off as they always do and always find a way in the playoffs.
Okay, another fun game that should be going on for Sunday night. Then again, we're just going to do our Monday game real fast. Chargers versus Eagles. I'm personally going to go with the Chargers here.
The Chargers are going to pull it off as well.
Okay. So we mostly agree for the most part, have a couple flip-flops, but we'll see what goes on for that week. Real fast, I'm going to go with Lily on her picks this week as well.
I think both Braden and Hunter have good insight to who they think will win in Week 14. Personally, though, I think they're both wrong about the Browns versus the Titans. I think that the Titans are going to pull off the upset and come out on top versus the Browns. Let us know what you think and leave a message in the chat for who you think has the better overall picks.
All right, and thank you, Lily. And that's pretty much all the time we have for. It's been a fun week to decide who's going to win and who's going to lose Week 14. We obviously have bigger pictures with playoffs as well. So at the end of it, we'll see we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I'd just like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching.
For sure.
It's been a fun podcast.
For sure. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in and leave a comment in the comment section. Why not? Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.